Hi, hello. Come with me thrifting as a person who mostly goes to look for books, but also I'm looking for rent fair stuff. So let's see what we can find. And in the end, we're probably going to end up at a normal bookstore because I have zero control. If I took a drink for how many times I saw James Patterson in a thrift store, I would die. I'd like to petition to remove him from the shelves. I think he's just not needed. One of the major reasons I come to thrift stores is because they have bodice rippers and I collect those. So if I find some good ones, we're gonna share them together. I don't know, but this is hilarious. The baby contract. Okay. We'll share. Sometimes we find good stuff. Sometimes we find very racist things. Oh, this one's cute. I like this. Not gonna get it because it's not the vibe, but we might be running out because I definitely. Oh, these are so cute though. I love this. That's fun. Those are nice. I like those covers. Just friends. Are we though? This is pretty. Behind the scenes. Whatever. Okay, we are really striking out. This is. You're not in a thrift store if you don't find at least one of these. Okay, hold on. This looks like an indie book. Oh. What is this? Color me intrigued. I don't need it. This is a cover choice. I kind of like it. Ooh, Mondays too. Hold on. We might be. Get some. Sun is also a star. The library. Is it because I got a cart ahead of time? I never. It's probably because I got a cart ahead of time. That's. You go in too excited and it's not. It looks kind of good. There's a fifth girlie who left with an empty cart. Does that mean we're not? Shoot, did we go to the gut today? Normally Saviors does me really well. And I'm just kind of a little shook by this. That says Priest Daddy. What is this? Oh, he's an actual daddy. Okay. The one thing I always recommend is if you're ever looking for like classics, like not basic, but like basics, go to the thrift store because they're always going to be there. Like Gone Girls, right in front of me, perfect condition. Once again, more James Patterson. Who reads James Patterson? I need to know who is out there continuing to let this man write books. Oh, whoa, look at. I was wrong. Just kidding. It's so empty. There is a Blood Promise. Wow. And a singular Harry Potter? What is happening in the House of Commons? Just found a gem. I feel like I need this. Right? Okay, well, since that didn't work, let's go look for clothing. Because I need stuff for rent fair. These racks look really empty. I don't know who bought out Saviors, but y'all did me dirty. Well, honestly, I guess I should have known better when I saw a thrift store girlie, fry boots and all. Okay? You know a thrift store girlie when you see her. Leave with an empty cart. I should have known. I should have followed suit, and I just didn't. Because what a waste of time. Anyways, we'll go find a Goodwill now. Okay, here we go. Take 2. Goodwill. Superstore. Prayers, please. And I will not be getting a cart right away because I know my curse. I know that I have to find things in order to get a cart. Okay, well maybe it's just not the week for thrifting. Things are not looking great. Always in James Patterson because where else would he be? It's time to look at the clothing. think I like this. This will be cute. Okay, so I decided to put a break on thrifting, and I'm just gonna go look at Powell's because it's Powell's and it never does me wrong. We'll see. Mondays are usually pretty good because Saturdays and Sundays are when people can sell stuff. So then all of the new stuff comes out and is on the floor, usually Sunday and Monday. Oh my god. Look at what I found. I'm getting this because, of course, and I support me some bindery. And I believe this one is Jason's that he published. I'm fairly certain. Oh, look. We're not going to talk about that. But this looks interesting. A queer fairy tale for grown-ups? What do you mean? They wanted to read this. But the problem is I found a bunch of books that people were like, oh my god, these are like gonna be amazing, they're coming out, and then I just like kept seeing reviews, and obviously like reviews are very like personal, but they weren't good. I always like to check out like the staff picks and the new arrivals because you just never know like what you're gonna find. Oh, Victorian Psycho, I think this is what I've saved. If you liked Mayfly or American Psycho but want something a little bit more humor, you'll like this. I read it in one sitting. It's gruesome, clever, a little whimsical, and very funny. I will be recommending it to everybody for the foreseeable future. Hunter. Oh, Hunter. Let's see what this is about. We're gonna set you right here. Oh, it's short. The cover is stunning. I might add this to a list for later. On my list too. The double ×3. It's supposed to be really good. We'll see what I walk out of here with. The sci-fi and fantasy section looks good. I like this cover. Why is it so floppy? Hardback, floppy. Modern divination. This thing is thick. 23-year-old. Aurelia. I hate that name. She is good. Look at again. We're not gonna talk about it. And how dare they place it next to The Devils by Joy Rahambi. That's malarkey. I have a way that I always do Powell's. I have to go romance first, then I go fantasy, and then I go sci-fi. Like it's just it's a way, okay? This one is supposed to be really good. Everybody Loves Sarah Blue. I haven't read it yet, but it looks very... They have the entire Bonds That Tie series. Okay, let's not get started on my feelings towards that series. That series pissed me off. I don't want to get angry about it, though. I don't want to get angry about it. Oh, look. This was really upsetting because this was an arc that I got, and I was very excited for it, and it really sucked. It was not what I was expecting at all, and I was super bummed over it. Oh. What is this? I'm a slut for film noir, so I'm getting this. Obvious. This, so cute. If you ever just want like a quick little fun read, it was adorable. It was stunning. It was sexy. It was great. 100% recommend. I don't orc books, but I have stopped reading orcs for personal reasons. They have all the Daniel Jetsons. I do need to get the last Twisted Throne, but I just haven't. It's gonna be here forever. It's fine. Also a stunning recommendation. You know, that you right in front of the Freides Moon section. That shouldn't be here, but what do I know? In case you're wondering, 10 out of 10. I may or may not have a thing for the Elmer's glue bowl. Girl! Now this is a cover. Don't worry, you missed nothing by looking at the document section. It's all the same. First things first, this 5 stars, no notes, so stunning. If you need a good read, I highly recommend that. Like, I can't describe to you how many times I cried. Like, I felt seen. I felt loved. Just that book has my heart, and I'm gonna read the first one in the series too, just to see how it is, because I have a feeling it's gonna be good. This book, fantastic. Just, I loved it. My biggest problem with how bookstores are set up now is like all the books like blend in because they're all like a pastel color, and you just can't really tell the difference between anything. So it tends to be like really frustrating, and you have to like look through it, like heavy look through it. Also, local author Erin, I love you to death. So 10 out of 10. I got the ARC for this. It's chef's kiss. Hold everything. Look at this cover. Stunning. Authors that unfortunately end up here. Every now and then I can find like a good bodice ripper. The other one in Portland usually has better ones, I'll be honest. They carry more of like the vintage style. I think most of those end up getting donated to thrift stores instead of getting like sold to here. And maybe they get donated, I don't know. The Lord and Emily Henry shrine. Didn't I read Problematic Summer? Like, tell me. I can't decide if I've never read an Ellie Hazelwood book, and it just scares me to do so. Just like I mean, I own one. I own Emily Henry books too, and it just scares me because what if I'm not in the cult? What if I do become in the cult? Like, that's scary. Let's pass by the Colleen Hoover. We don't need any of that. For like hockey, like Helena Hunting. Love. This is my first time vlogging in public, and I'm happy. If you want to know who my greatest enemy is, this author. We have beef, personal beef. I hope all of her. Nope. I'm gonna be nice. After watching The Idea of You, I really wanted to read it, but I just haven't yet. And I don't know that I will. You know what I hate more than anything is when a book is like absolutely stunning, but the whole thing is problematic and the author is problematic, and then you just can't talk about it. It's fine. I just see my other enemy up there, but we're not going to talk about it. We're going to move on. Chantal Tessier's Earthly of Graves by Caitlin Taylor. It's a local author. Well, she's local to Washington. Dr. Danielle Steele. Who reads Danielle Steele? I need to know. I'm gonna talk. It's like my James Patterson hatred. Oh. Yes. Was it... Now, I'm a little hard on romance books sometimes. Like, if we jump into it a little bit too fast, or things are like a little too cringe and I'm not in the mood for cringe, I will every now and then read something a little low. So it was like a little, I think it was like maybe a 3 or 4 for me, but the vibes were good. And I haven't read the next book after, but I really want to. And the cover, like, you joking? Look at this. I got mine signed because a friend of mine went to, did a signing in the South, and she's an author, and so she got mine signed for me. And it's so cool. Oh, wait, hold on. This, pick this up. Pick this up right now. Don't say no to me. Okay, well, the romance section was a bust, so we're gonna go sci-fi and fantasy now, which is fine, because that's what I'm getting into more anyways, is the sci-fi and fantasy. I'm really kind of enjoying deeper, not that romance is deep. I am a romance reader and a romance author, so be quiet. I'm just saying. I'm just wanting something more, something new, something different, something special. I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna piss people off. I got an ARC of this. Don't. It's just fucking terrible. It's so bad. Okay, it's called the Angel of Crows. It's the person who did the Goblin Emperor. I think that's weird. Oh no, wait. The author of Goblin and the Emperor has created a remarkable alternative world of fantasy where angels inhabit every public building and vampires. A fantastic utopia, except a few things. Angels can fall, and falls like a nuclear bomb. Jack the Ripper stalks the streets of London too, but this London has an angel of crows. I see Alana Andrews everywhere, and I really love her covers. Are these good? Like, is her books good? I need to know. What? Oh, also, this is the worst view. I'm so sorry. What's this? It's very pretty. I need to know if people have read that before I pick it up. It sounds very... And like, it's the same thing with like the fantasy and sci-fi section. How everything is pastel with romance, everything is dark here. They all look the same. All space covers. I feel like with like sci-fi ones, it's really hard because they all kind of like sound the same and they don't give away enough, so you're just kind of like, I guess I'll pick and choose and hope for a good one. Like, this one sounded really good. The cover is really cool. It's like holographic, but I just don't understand what it's about. And the reviews were not great. I just scared these two girls because I was like, they were looking at a book and I was like, that's a really great book. Like, I was like, that's so fucking good. And I think they're scared of me because they live. Oops. Sorry. I need to get better at squatting down and not sitting on my tippy toes when I do these. Like, okay, I keep seeing Alana Andrews everywhere in this store, and I need to know if you guys like her. What do you recommend? Because I feel like it's like one of those authors that you can't just like jump in. You have to start somewhere. It's like a, you know, like a JR award or something. You have to start somewhere. Like, you can't just do whatever. You know? Okay, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna get dizzy because if you know, you know. Okay, so I just got word that Alana Andrews is the Innkeeper series is very similar to what I just read and loved, which was stunning. So now we need to figure out which one is the start of the series. Because she's got so many different books, and I'm hoping the first one. Okay. Well, tragically, unfortunately, they don't have the first book, so I'm gonna have to order it, but it's fine, I guess. We're getting into some really weird stuff, which I love. Weird stuff. This looks like an interesting cover. Oh, in this book, Earth was destroyed on June 12th, 2180. I won't be there. Oh, you know what? This might actually be good. $30. Where's the $10 paperback girl now? $30. It's fine. Okay, I switched some things out because I have a lot of romance books. I really do. What I don't have is like other things, and this sounds great. So far I have that. I have Of Monsters and Mainframes, Angel of Crows. I'm looking at Book Eaters because I really wanted this book. This sounds like really, really good, and I have this saved. I think I'm gonna grab it and just, oh, I like this version better. See how it goes. That's beautiful. Oh my god. What is this? This is $40. Is this a special edition? Look at it. What? Look at this. Also, I would like to make a petition for bookshelves to not go, like, just, they start at, like 3 feet. Like a yard. Like, there's no bookshelves below the yard. please. I can't keep bending over. I'm too old for this. Anyways, it says it's a LumiCrate exclusive. Let's see what it's about. Ooh, those are... Okay. I don't know how to say this name, but I'm going to look up to pronounce it. Bot maker, data analyst, mother, scavenger. But those days are over. This is the name. I might say it's Shishi or Shishai, but my Chinese isn't the best. Rice fish. For the sentient ship, leader of the infamous Red Banner pirate fleet, wife of the Red Squad. This is queer. This is queer, or at least she was until her wife died. She's a sentient ship. What? This is $40. I don't know that I want to pay that much, but I am very curious about it. There's no way I can let this go, right? Right? I have to hold on to this. Nobody talks to me in my stack of books. I don't want to hear it. Oh my god, they finally have The Shape of Water. This is such a good movie, first of all. Okay. And I was honestly shocked that they were going to put it out in a novel. And I don't, sometimes when they're a movie first and then they come out in a novel, it's not the greatest adaptation. So, oh, there's fucking pictures. Petition to put pictures in 99% of books, please. Because, what? This is gonna get out of control. What is this? Calm down. Calm down, Jennifer. Also, don't. What's a rin rat? A hard scrabble kid. I don't know how I feel about those words. Don't tell the staff I just fucked up. Okay, this is gonna be great. I'm not gonna get this now. Right? Right? You need to support me on this. I don't feel the support right now, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like you guys are telling me, and it just went into the pile on accident. Oh my god, that was scary. I didn't do that. Who did that? For those of you who are the nerds, have you read Matt Dinham? The covers look good to me. They always look so good. But, oh fuck, why is this pretty? Why is this pretty? Where? God damn it. We'll write that down for later. You shouldn't have let me come here. I don't know why you did. And I'm blaming every single one of you. Okay, from now on, things are probably just gonna go, like, into a save later. Unless I find something really, really great and then I switch them out. That's the only... That's, you know, we're just right now, we're like looking, we're enjoying. Never humanize the mer. The Feral Mermaid performers. You guys, I can't. Let me just put it in there for right now and we'll decide later. Okay. We haven't even gotten into the horror and thriller section. This is becoming really a bad idea. I need to find clothing for the Ren Fair. Not this. Look at that cover though. That's pretty. Don't know what it's about, but it looks pretty. The girl who could move shit with her mind. You know, I'm wearing my earpiece and I'm praying to God that everything's being cut for this, because if not, I have like 2 hours of silent video. So really fucking haunts me everywhere I go. Get away from me. How I'm gonna make the choice is I'm gonna read through a little bit of each of the books and see if I like the writing style, because that's how I choose with like physical copies. Hold on. Someone put all of their special things away. Uncanny Vows. What's this? Wait, what are they? don't understand. Huntsman. They're huntsmen.
I'm good. Thank you.
What are these? We'll put it in the pile for now. We'll weed out the others. Okay, I promise. Guys, I'm gonna be very honest right now. I've never sat here and read through like a bunch of the books and like actually took the time, and I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I took on too much. Too much. But I can't be stopped now. Really pretty cover. It seems a little more non-fiction though. Okay, comrades, because I'm exponentially overwhelmed because I've been going like book through book, like how I do thrifting. We're just gonna add things to my wish list if like the cover looks good or the name sounds good, so that I'm not constantly, and then I can just look them up later because I've managed against my will to make it through the sci-fi and fantasy section, and now we're in the horror section. I didn't know that this author has done a lot of books because I saw a bunch of them over in the fantasy section as well, and I'm like, why do we always do this size? That's what I need to know. What is their purpose in doing that size? Okay, I don't want to talk about the damage that I've just done. So, okay. So, we're in a terribly precarious situation. So let's do a quick haul because I don't want to talk about it. Obviously I got of Monsters and Mainframes. I picked up The Book Eaters, My Pet Werewolf, and a Whale Fall, and then 2 more. And I would like to point out not a single romance book. Angel of Crows and Lightfall. Something in here has to have a little romance probably, but I'm surrounded by romance books. It's all I have, it's all I know, and I wanted something different, so. Sorry if the sound is different. I don't feel like putting in my headphones. I just went to Goodwill, as you can see. It was okay. I'm burnt out, but I do want to show you what I got at the other one that I just left because with Stone Heal, I was like overstimulated and I didn't want to record in there. But seat yourself right there. I'm trying to change like my style and who I am. Okay. I want to be more edgy. I want to get back to like kind of like my gothic side. So I got this cute green velvet skirt. It has like a little bit of a different thing. I got a black skirt and it has a little slit in the front. I got these Abercrombie leather pants. They're a size too big, but with boots, they like kind of pull down and look nice. And I got this sweater, and I'm fully aware that none of this is like summer clothing, except the skirts, but I don't care. Okay?